Pasternak's got it. Under pressure, kicks it towards the outer side. First back is Gaff, did brilliantly. Marston kicks inside the forward 50. What a finish! His first AFL goal came against North Melbourne. Round 15, 0-1. Oh, that's nice.
As much as they can to get the ball inside 50 efficiently.
So Dean Cox kicked the last goal, doing the ruck work now, and he gets a little kick forward. Attlee to Mullet, brilliantly blanketed by the man that tossed the coin for the West Coast Eagles. Josh Hill, outside 50, long to Darling. If Kennedy doesn't get you, perhaps Darling will. He's been in terrific form, 53 goals last year, and that's 17 now for season 2013.
Dorr approaches the football, bounces wide of him. Eagles have got the numbers back. Brennan takes them on. Kerr, under pressure, heard the voice. Comes out wide. Wellingham, forward of half back. Beautiful kick. Natanui can loop it over the top and does. Decisive hand pass. Shuey into space. Kennedy on the lead.
And I reckon Lee might have added an extra stutter or two to the routine. Last week, his first couple against Brisbane, he was stutter crazy.
Problem is it works.
Well, that's right. Some smart kid will tweet you, although you won't get it. Kennedy. The kid will say, Uncle Lee, I think it works.
North Melbourne now. Bastanak close to the wing, looking dangerous. North, and Petrie couldn't quite mark. Fair spoil too from Mackenzie reaching around. Just lost it momentarily. Gaff close to the line. It stayed in Cunnington. Back to Harvey. Sends it inside 50. Hearn, well done.
For a moment he wouldn't make it, but he punched it out towards the wing, and now Prentice will send it back and hasn't kicked it as far. Then short Selwood, though. Scott Selwood on his knees to Gaff. Runs away from Wells, runs to 50, hard against the boundary line. Centering kick, and Lacroix clever.
He didn't know where he was.
Eagles best and fairest in all Australia. 2010. He boots a much-needed goal.
And then he still might have been able to hold his ground over the back.
Is that a 50%er?
Unkind bounce. Marston kicks a goal. How slick was that?
Hopefully he can take it for their sake.
So, what have the Eagles got here? Gaff across to Marston. Lacroix goes underground to Shuey's right on the 50. Steps inside the 50. It swirls back. It's gone through for a goal. West Coast hit the lead.
Shepherd gives it across to Brennan, the two youngsters. In the road, Thompson run down by Kennedy. Kennedy did brilliantly. Once he gets up ahead of steam, Josh Kennedy, he's pretty quick, certainly in a straight line. Ran his marker down there, forward of the wing. High ball inside the forward 50. Gaff is camped in front. Brilliant Mark Hill. The Eagles have kicked the last two goals. Here's Hill. This for the Eagles' biggest lead of the night. And he's put it through. At one stage, the opposition, North Melbourne, led by 17. That was at quarter time. Cox tried to get it down to Natanui. Bastanak over the top. Gaff in the road. Adam Selwood hurriedly onto the boot. And a good mark is taken by Hill. He's kicked 1-1 tonight. Important kick. And Hill comes through. They come back. This will work out okay for the Eagles. Shuey. The West Coast Eagles under pressure. North have been wonderful tonight. Scott Selwood wonderful on that occasion. Knocked it to Shepherd. Shepherd goes down towards right half forward. A panic in front of him. Hill runs inside the 50. Defender peels off. Hill got to his move early. Snapped a goal. Oh, how about that? He's got three. It required something. And Josh Hill delivers.
Less than a minute to play. North Melbourne by 4 points.
Took out of defence then, knocked down in front of the pack. Gaff. Adam Selwood nowhere to go. Adams tackled him and the ball spilled across the boundary line.
Second one was high on the ground.
It's going to be a free kick and it's going to Adam Selwood. Selwood about 70 metres out. Sends it long down towards full forward. Natanui! Oh, Natanui hailed all week. Brad Scott said he couldn't believe it.
Wow, isn't that amazing? I mean, that was just... You think, how can anyone mark that? But if you can jump as high as he can jump, I guess you just jump on the crab.
It's a couple of times there he's had that beautiful run, able to jump at the footy. That's a fair mark.
He may kick after the siren. The pressure is palpable. Nick Natanui, star billing all week. He outlasted Najak Dorr. chance for the Eagles to outlast North Melbourne at the very last gasp. And he's put it through. Eagles win. A remarkable game of football. High fives all round. And they come from everywhere, the West Coast Eagles teammates, to celebrate with Nick Naitanui. North Melbourne. How did that happen? They seem to have it won for long periods of this final term. But something spectacular, something almost abnormal happened in the last 20 seconds. His name, Nick Naitanui.